Hey everyone, welcome to ISIS 105 with whichever professor you have here at Ferris State University. This video is going to be about how to do Word Project 2, which is going to be the Shoah research project. And what this video is going to do is explain how you are going to insert pictures and get to the database from the Ferris State Library to insert your information into your Word project. So you see I have up here name, professor, class, date, and the title. This paper is going to be done in MLA format, so if you aren't familiar with that, your English professors can help you out, or I will be able to help you out in class, or any of the professors will be able to help you out with that. And let's begin. So first, in order to get to the Shoah database on the library, you have to go to MyFSU, sign into it, make sure you know your username and password. And once you get to the home page, you're going to go to Library. It's going to open up a new tab for you. And all you're going to do is go A to Z Databases right here. From here, it's going to bring you up all the databases, 136 of them. However, we are going to use the Shoah one, which begins with the letter S. So we're going to click on S. Notice it comes right here. Scroll down, should be the fourth one down right here, is the Shoah Foundation Visual History Archive. And this is going to be what we're going to use for most of today. So this, when you get to the Shoah Foundation, the archive right here, you can just hit search. It'll search everything that you're going to need. Don't worry about the advanced search options just yet. We'll get to that later on. So you see on this is all of the results, so 54,000 plus results over here. But what we want is specifically in English, so we're going to change the language over here to English. Be right here. If you want to do one that's also a different language, you can do that. As you can see, when you change the language, it kind of processes all the information. Now what you also want to do is make sure that a transcript is available for that. It's going to process, and all of a sudden you've went from 54,000 possible videos to choose from down to 984. And that's really what's going to be helpful here. So the main thing that you want to do is, once you have gotten English and your transcript available, you can pick any one of these people to choose from, any of the 984 if you want, and you can change your results to 50 people a page, relevance. If you just want to go with the first few, I don't suggest it, but there are plenty of videos you can choose from. And from here, just click on the video. It should bring up the viewing screen, and the video will play. As you can see, this one has tape 1 of 6. And if you want to, you can not fast forward, but speed up the sound, speed up the video for a little bit to kind of get through it quicker. These projects aren't supposed to take super long, so a few on the family history is what they went through. Just a good chunk of what needs to be done. Here you see they have the interview. The transcription is right here, so you can click the transcription, and it says everything that is in here. If you have the sound on, mine is currently not on, but it will go through everything in the same amount of time. So what we're going to do is, off of this, just for future sake, I'm going to fast forward for a little bit. And here, I'm going to pause it. Now, if you're doing this at home or on a Windows computer, you should have a snippet tool on your desktop. So you just search snipping tool, and that'll come right up. Right? And you can hit new snip, and it's going to dull your screen just like it did here. And you see the cursor change from a cursor to like a plus sign. What you want to do is make sure you get the survivor's name right here, up here, a picture. Hopefully the video is not paused, so you don't have this whole video here. And make sure that the person's name in a picture is visible on your snippet, the red square over here. So when you're done, you left click it, hold it, drag it down. When you're done, you let go. It'll save your picture. You just say your file, save as. I'm just going to save it to my desktop right now just to make things easier. You can say save it as Word project to picture. It makes it easy to find. That way you know where everything's at. Save that. You can then exit out of your snipping tool. If you have a MacBook, I'm not 100% sure if it's possible to do on a MacBook. Please let me know, or whoever your professor is, if you don't have a snipping tool. The computers in Business 104 where the class is held do have them. So if that's the last thing you need to do, you can come to class, make sure everything gets done that you need to have done, and then you can just snip it in class. So now we're going to go back to Word, and whatever you're going to type in here, you can type your intro paragraphs. Sorry about that. And basically, you just have to go up here in your toolbars over here, insert picture, and you'll be able to find, you go to your desktop, and you'll be able to find exactly where you saved it at right here. Hit insert, and once you've inserted it, you want to click this little box over here which says layout options, and inline with text is what you want, and then you click that to make sure it's selected. See how it's selected now? And then you can right click off of it and you can start typing just like you would normally. And just like that, you can continue on your way. Now, if you wanted to, you could type your intro paragraph, get into what you did the research about, make sure you got it all taken care of, and then insert your picture. And once you insert your picture, that's all you need to do. Just make sure it's wrap text normally in line with it, so that way it is a part of the paper itself and it's not just a picture standing out of nowhere. Now I'm going to pause and let you guys all do that, and when I come back I'll show you why we had the transcription. Alright, so here we are back again on the Shoah database, and as you can see we're on the transcript page right here. And what you're going to want to do is when you're listening to the video or scrolling through these right here, you want to take a quote specifically from her, and in that you can just kind of scroll over, you can click it, copy and paste a quote that is of significance. We prefer over 15 words because she is speaking about, in this case she's speaking about her experiences and what she's went through, and it's all in her own words. So we're going to want to copy and paste at least a good chunk. I'd say this chunk right here is a good quote to take. Size wise, copy it, paste it, Control C, go over here to Microsoft Word, copy that in there with some quotation marks, and be sure to cite it at the end of your assignment when you're done with it. And that's all for this video. I will do a next video explaining how you cite this video in specific. That way there's no discrepancies come the assignment page, and see if anything is not cited properly and make sure that you guys don't get documented for plagiarism. Thank you. Have a good day.